Hello everybody, take a look at the world. Now let's talk. It's Monday. I'm in my car. As you can see, when I turned around and let you look at the world, that's what I do. That's what I do. So, Monday, just came from chemistry. Finished that up. Had some math today. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But today, as I talked about on Friday, I gave you the challenge of buying the first book that you see. And I said that I would do the same thing. So I did it because I wanted to buy a book. I actually bought 2 books. But the first book that I saw today, besides my psychology book that I read for this morning, and my chemistry book, I bought this book, which I have never heard of before, and it is called All the Light We Cannot See. It was $30. It was 30% off. It was awesome. It's a New York Times bestseller, and it is a National Book Award. It's a finalist for the National Book Award. It was Barnes & Noble. It was like on the stack of the rack, as soon as you walk in, right to the left, there's this rack of books that are like, oh, the best-selling books of today or whatever. And so this was on there, and so I picked it up, and I'm gonna read the summary, or not the summary, the kind of like the brief summary, yeah, of the book. Okay. Marie-Laure lives with her father in Paris near the Museum of National History, where he works as the master of its thousands of locks. Interesting. When she is 6, Marie goes blind, and her father builds a perfect miniature of their neighborhood so she can memorize it by touch and navigate her way home. That's interesting. When she is 12, the Nazis occupy Paris, and father and daughter flee to the walled Cathedral of Saint Malo, where Marie reclusive great-uncle lives in a tall house by the sea. With them, they carry what might be the museum's most valuable and dangerous jewel. Oh, that's interesting. In a mining town in Germany, the orphan Werner grows up with his younger sister, so it must be with 2 people. Enchanted by a crude radio they find, Werner becomes an expert at building... My keys! My keys fell! Oh, they're down the crack of death. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's gonna be a pain to get out. Anyways... Werner becomes an expert at building and fixing their crucial new instruments, a talent that wins him a place at the brutal academy for Hitler Youth, then a special assignment to track the resistance. More and more aware of the human cost of his intelligence, Werner travels through the heart of the war and finally into St. Malo, which Marie is at. Interesting. Where his story and Marie converge. Oh, I just called it. Dory's stunning sense of physical detail and glorious metaphors, San Francisco Chronicle, are dazzling. Deftly interweaving the lives of Marie and Werner, he illuminates the way against all odds. People try to be good to one another. 10 years in all writing, All of the Light We Cannot See is a magnificent, deeply moving novel from a writer whose sentence never failed to thrill. Oh, Anthony Doerr is the writer. Okay, so it looks like we're following 2 people of the story, a girl who lives in Paris who is blind, whose name is Marie, and a guy who's really smart named Werner who lives in Germany and is a smart dude. So All the Lights, I'm closing the book right now, sorry. All the Lights We Cannot See. I will read this eventually, and I will tell you how it is. Now, for the second book that I bought, this is a book that I just been wanting to own, and it is called 1984 by George Orwell, if you can see that without like the light. The light in my car is bad. I love this book. As I said before, I love George Orwell and his Animal Farm book. And I wanted to pick up 1984 because I like that book as well. I've also read kind of A Brave New World, which is also one of my favorite books. And 1984 and Brave New World are strikingly similar, though they are still very different and both well done pieces of literature. A truck pulled up next to me. Anyways, so that's it. George Orwell, 1984, and All the Lights We Cannot See, which is a New York Times bestseller. Those are the books that I have bought in, and now I'm going to go study for my psychology quiz that is tomorrow. Alright, talk to you later. Have a good week. Hopefully you all pass your psychology quizzes and bio quizzes and don't fail. I'll talk to you on Friday. Bye-bye.